Hi everyone. So good evening guys, all of you. Are you audible? Right guys. So in the previous class we completed DDL operations and along with some additional features which was introduced in Oracle 10G. Okay, so in Oracle 10G what kind of new features are introduced by Oracle Corporation people. So that information also we checked out. And now guys here today we are going to be taking off the second language. Okay, so that is what we call as data manipulation language commands. Okay, right. So come to data manipulation commands. Okay, there are three commands we have it here. Okay, so first one we called as your insert command. Okay, so insert command we are going to be using guys for inserting of new rows into table. Okay, so what you say, insert a new row data into a table. Okay, na? Into table. Okay, so that is what we called as guys. Okay, now right. So now here, but there are two ways. That means when you want to insert your data, there are two mechanisms are there here to inserting your information. So first one is called as syntax number one. Okay, so in this syntax, what we can do guys here, okay, we are going to be insert into so table name, and we are passing values guys here. So like value one, comma value two, comma and so on. Okay, and so on. So this is one thing, and second syntax was there guys here, syntax number two. So another way also we can insert your data. So that was we have here insert into so table name, and here I need to send your column names. I need to send your column names, and later after that we are sending here values. So like value one, like value two, comma etc. Okay, so this is second mechanism guys. These are the two syntaxes we have it here. But what is the differences in between these two methods? Okay, the first method and second method. Okay, what is the difference here means? Let you see guys here. Okay, and I think yesterday we created one table, one sample table. So that was okay. Let you come out to call test table. So this is one table we have it guys here. Okay, now so now on this table, okay, so now suppose if you want to insert the data. Okay, suppose you want to insert the data. Now how we can insert, but before you insert I just go to the truncate here. So now this is your table, the table information test. Because so there's no rows guys here. Okay, there is no data, no rows are there. So now I'm using the first method to insert your information. Now the first syntax I'm using here, suppose insert into test, and I'm sending here. Okay, suppose actually in my table I have it, three columns are there in the table. Okay, but suppose there are three columns are there, and you are inserted so 1021, and the name is Sai. Suppose the two values I'm inserting, but actually in my table there are three columns. Okay, three columns we have in the table, but we are sending two values are sending. It means what now guys here? So your table number of columns and your passing number of values are not matching, so it was showing some error. and it was clearly saying us not enough values. So whatever the values we are passing, those values are not enough, because my table is having 3 columns, and are you passing your two values? So it is not matching. In the same case, guys, here, for example, suppose are you sending like this here, the salary 25,000 and extra some value I'm passing now. Now, in this time, what it was happened, my table is having 3 columns, but I'm sending 4 values. I'm sending, okay, so more than columns. Then what it was happened, it was showing that error, too many values. Okay, it's saying that what now? Too many values. It was saying that. Okay, so this is one. So that means in syntax number one, what you can understand, guys, here in syntax number one, exactly how many number of columns are there in the table, exactly that many values only accepted. So less than that columns and greater than that columns will not accept it. So exactly. So whatever the exactly we have it here. So that exactly values only it was accepted. So now we can see I'm just going to passing here. So now 25,000. I'm passing one row is created, and let you check out, guys, here. So select the star from test. Okay. So it was one row is going to be okay inserted successfully. Okay, now this is one method. So that means what you say in this syntax number one method, okay, what it was going to be happening means, so in this method, okay, we should insert all values for all columns. Okay, so this is this is the method, and this is the way you can insert in this. But suppose why should I want to insert all columns values? Instead of that, I can insert my required columns values I want to insert. So whenever you want to insert required columns values, then you have to use your second method. You want to use your second method. So the second method, whatever it was there, so that I can go to use it now. So second method is what now? Insert into table name and your column names. That means to which columns do you want to send values? Only that column values only you can pass it here. For example, you just come out and see. You just come out and see. So this is what it was telling here. We are sending values for required columns only. Okay, and whatever we left and whatever we missed, so those remaining columns, those remaining columns are okay. By default what it was taking is, by default it will take null value. By default it will take what now? Null value. So let you see, guys, here, come back, and now the second one I'm inserting now. Suppose I insert into test. Okay, now I'm passing my required columns. For example, employee ID column, comma, employee name column I'm passing. So you have 2 columns I'm sending. So that means which columns are you passing there? So those columns values only I can insert. So 1022 and some name is Jones. That's it. Okay, now so one row is successfully. And what happened, you can see the remaining whatever the column we left here, the column will take by default what now? Null. So 1022 ID and name is Jones, and your salary column, can you see the salary column is a empty. So your empty is representing what now here? Empty is representing what now here? It is a null. Okay, now right, this is second method here. Okay, so these are what now how we can go to insert your data into your table. So this is one method. But the next level is what now? Suppose you need to insert multiple rows continuously. If you want to insert multiple rows into a table, then we have to use something. Okay, so there we can say here, so we have one thing here that is called as a substitutional operator. So substitutional operator is there, guys, here. So this operator, why should we want to use a substitutional operator? Means this operator, okay, is used. This operator is used to insert multiple rows into a table, continuous manner. Okay, into a table continuous. Okay, so it was continually. Okay, continue. Whenever you want to insert multiple rows into a table, whenever you want to insert multiple rows into table continuously, so there we can use a substitutional operator. Okay, so that operator, let you see the syntax one. Okay, how I'm using substitutional operator is, my substitutional operator is called as what now? Ampersand. Okay, so this is what ampersand is. Now we can see, now I want to go for to insert your first one. So insert into you want to send your table name. Okay, and sending values, and you're passing here ampersand of column name 1 comma ampersand of column number 2 comma and so on. You have to pass it. Okay, now let you see example on this. Let you see example on this. So come back here, come out and see my table. So as of now in our table, there are 2 rows we have it here, and now I'm inserting now. So insert into table name test, I'm sending some values here. Okay, now so now I'm passing ampersand of PID. Okay, and single quote ampersand of the ename. So why I'm taking single quote means ename is a string character or data type. Okay, now later ampersand of what now? Salary. So when I use here ampersand, that is called as substitutional operators on each and every column, then what it was going to do, we can continuously or dynamically we can insert the data into your columns. Okay, like multiple rows you can insert into your table continuous manner. Okay, no? Right, let you see. So it was asking, so dynamically it was asking enter value for EID. So now EID I'm giving 1023. Name, suppose I'm taking name is Scott. Next, salary, one row is successfully created. Okay, now that is what the last SQL query executed in your SQL Plus editor. The last SQL query, whatever it was executed in your SQL Plus editor. So that query again you have to re-execute. Then you can use a slash. So your slash is represented what now? It will be used for re-executing the last executed SQL query in our SQL Plus editor. Okay, now you can see when I'm going to using slash, what happened here, last executed query, insert query. So this query again it was executed and asking enter value for EID. So let you see 1024 name. So now I was sending name James, some salary, I'm sending a 63,000 salary. Okay, so the query is executed and one row is going to create it in the same to same. Now if you want to continuous manner, suppose on 1025, okay, now I'm inserting here word, I'm inserting some salary 65,000, so that will be executed. So now finally, like you can execute multiple what we can say queries here, and finally if you want to see what table, so see continuously and multiple rows are we are inserted. 1023 24 25, the continuously we are inserted into our table. Okay, now so this is one thing. Same to same, all columns values we are passing. In the syntax number 2 also we can use it here for required columns purpose. So how we can pass it means insert into table name of here I want to send here column names. Okay, and after the sending values of so now we can use ampersand of column name 1 comma and so on. So like you can use it now. Okay, so this is one case we can use. For example, let you see your required columns only I'm passing. Let you come out, this is my table. Okay, I'm inserting here. So insert into the test table, and now I'm passing my required columns. So for example, EID comma salary if I'm passing now, and sending values of am percentage of AID, comma, am percentage of a salary. Okay, now, but here one column is left. Which column is left here? Name column is left. Okay, now I want to execute this one, asking ID 1026 and asking salary directly. Okay, 47,000. Now one row is executed. Again, if you want to execute the query, so again I have to execute 1027. Okay, and the name was, for example, Ellen. The salary was, for example, 38,000. Sorry, that not Ellen. So salary I wanted set 1027. Okay, 1027 and salary is 38,000. So now it was accepted. So finally you can continue like this guys here. So let you come out and see your table. Okay, test and check out. So like here 1026 I inserted, 1027 inserted, but name column is going to be saying null and remaining salaries are showing 47 and 38. Okay, so this is what guys here, the substitutional operator, how we can use it. Okay, to insert multiple rows into a table. Okay, now all of you clear now? Okay, now right. So this is insert operation guys, how we can go to use it, and later we can go for update command. So update command basically we are using for to update all rows data in a table at a time, or else we can update to update a specific, we can update a specific row data, okay, in a table, so by using what now here, var class. Okay, generally whenever you want to do any specific row updation or specific row deletion, okay, now specific row selection, so any specific row operation when you want to perform here, so there we compulsory using what now, where class statement we are compulsory using, because without where class statement, without where class condition, you can't update a specific row data, you can't delete a specific row data, you can't select a specific row data. So that means when you want to select, when you want to update, when you want to delete, compulsory we should use what now, where clause condition is necessary. Okay, now so that is what it was. Finally, what is our syntax here? Carefully observe. Syntax is, okay, update table name, update table name, set, and I'm passing here column name 1 is equals to, okay, value is equals to value 1, comma, name 2 is equals to, column name 2 is equals to value 2, comma, and so on and so on. Like your optional bracket, I'm giving here where condition. Where condition I'm giving in optional bracket. Where condition I'm giving in optional bracket. So why, sir, why are you given where condition or where class condition in optional bracket means? The reason is what now here. Okay, where condition we can't use every time. And of course, there is no need to use where class every time here. Okay, na? So whenever you want to go for a specific row updations, there only where class is required. And remaining cases, you don't want to use where class. Okay, na? Right. And this is what here, guys. And let you see Suppose I want to take one example. Write a query to date employee name as Smith and salary as 8,000 whose employee ID is which employee ID, for example, whose employee ID is 1027. So this is what the smaller update operation. And here what happened in this example, we are updating a specific row data we are updating. Okay, now, and which row we are updating means which employee ID number 1027, that name I want to update with the Smith, and the salary I want to update as a 8,000. But here come to 1027 employee, name is not there. So name is showing null. Salary 38,000 is there, but that I want to change as the 8,000. Okay, now here multiple columns with a specific row. So update guys here, test set, first column e name is equals to Smith. Okay, now Smith, and second column salary is equals to 8,000. Okay, now after that we need to use where class, and EID is equals to 1027. The specific row employee name and salary columns data we are updated. Let you see to executed, and we taken successfully one row is updated. And after that you just come back and see your table, the test. Okay, so successfully 1027 name is Smith and salary 8,000, it's successfully updated. Okay, now this is what. And suppose guys here, for example, the next example, write a query to update employee salaries, okay, as 15,000. So here in this case I don't want it where class condition, because I'm not doing specific row updation. Here I'm doing here what now, all employee salaries are 15,000 I'm doing. So in this case, when you want to do all rows updation, specific where class condition is not required, so simply you can pass update test set salary is equals to 15,000 simply. Now you can see total how many rows are there in the table. Total we have 7 rows, and 7 rows are successfully updated. And after updated, let you call your table test now and see your all employee salaries are 15,000, it was changes. Your all employee salaries are 15,000, it was changes. Okay, so this is specific row, otherwise all rows updations we can do by using of your update query. Okay, right. In the same to same, next one is called as a delete command. So delete command we are using to delete all rows from a table daytime. Okay, this is what we can do. Otherwise, or R, we can say delete a specific row from a table by using what I said, by using where class. Where class. So this is delete operation guys, and the syntax will be there like this. So let you find out your syntax. So delete from, I want to pass table name, and here where class condition is under optional bracket. Okay, now this is what. Now will you see, if I'm asking, suppose write a query delete employee details, to delete employee details, whose employee name is, suppose I was given here Scott, so whose employee name is Scott, that I want to delete. So let you come back here. This is your Scott employee data was there. So now let you come out, delete the person details from my table. So delete from test and where. So e name column is equals to what now, Scott. So Scott only deleted. which employee name is Scott. Scott only we deleted from our table. Okay, now Scott is deleted successfully from your ename call. Okay, this is specific row deletion. Suppose I want to come back here, I take query delete all employee details, all employee details from my table. Okay, so this is, so suppose you want to delete all employees. So how you can delete it means simply I'm using delete from the table name is test. So remaining all are deleted. But here also what it was happening, you can see you deleted only rows but not a columns. Deleted only rows but not a column. So columns are there as usual. And now tell me guys, the same kind of situation is already previously we discussed. So deleting only rows but not columns. This kind of situation where you see it, is there any guessing? Where you see it? So yes, it's the same thing how it was happening means it's the same thing. Okay, truncate. Yes or no? So same situation we already discussed in truncate command also. Truncate command is also same thing, deleting all rows data but not columns. So your delete command is also deleting all rows data but not columns. Then what is the difference here? The question is asking, somebody is asking, sir, truncate command is also doing same work and delete command is also doing same work. So then what is the differences in between truncate and delete? Okay, so this kind of question, of course, anybody can get it this doubt. And now, yes, if anybody go to as the fresher interviews, definitely this is one of the best question and important question for you. Okay, right. And now the different subject, guys, all of you. So differences between, okay, so what you say, so delete versus truncate. Okay, so what is the difference? Let you see. Come to your delete command, and later next I have to go for truncate. So delete and truncate. Okay, right. First point is what now? Delete command can delete a specific row. Okay, but truncate command not possible. It's a one different possible. Okay now, and second point is what now? Supporting where clause condition, supporting where clause. But here truncate command not supporting. Okay now. Third one is what now here? Delete command. Okay, deleting rows or deleting what you say rows data from table temporarily. Okay, deleting data temporarily. Okay now. But whereas your truncate command is deleting data, okay, permanently. Okay. is permanently deleted. So delete command deleting data temporarily, so that there is a chance we have it to restore data into a table using one of our command. The command is called as a rollback command. This is one of the TCL language command. Okay, command. But this is restoring is not possible. Why it is not possible means truncate command deleting data permanently. So that's why once data permanently deleted from the table, then there is impossible to restoring your data into table. But whereas delete command is not like that, guys, here. So delete command is going to be deleting data temporarily so that there is a chance to roll back by using what? No, rollback command. This rollback command is one of the TCL language command that is called a transaction control language command. By using of this command, we can restore our data into our table. But truncate command, if you apply it on the table, then rollback command is not working. Okay, no? So, and the next one is, fifth one is called as a execution speed is slow. And here execution speed is fast. So here the point is why your execution speed is fast and why it is slow means the reason is there. Delete command deleting row one by one manner. Deleting row one by one row. One by one row deleting. That's why it was taking a lot of time. For example, your table is having 1 lakh rows are there. Then those 1 lakh rows are how it was deleted means one by one deleted. So it's a lot of time consuming and your execution speed also very, very slow. But truncate command is not like that here. Deleting all rows as a set. So deleting all rows as a set. So by this reason, so that means set of rows, that means 1 lakh rows are there, or 2 lakhs rows are there, or 5 lakhs rows are there. That's none of the matter. Okay, so how many rows are there here? All rows will take as a one set, and the set of rows at a time deleted by truncate command. So that is the reason your speed was very fast, execution speed is very fast, and their execution speed is very slow. Okay, so these are the differences, guys. Okay, and almost so first 2 points we already know, but remaining points practically I will show you one by one. Okay, practically I will show you one by one as per the concepts wise I will show it. Okay, so don't worry. So the first 2 points already we know that, practically we checked out. So delete command deleting specific record, that already we observed, and delete command supported where class condition, that also we observed. But truncate command cannot be delete a specific record, that also we discuss. And truncate command doesn't support where class, that also practically we discuss. Okay, now but remaining 3 points are there now. Those remaining 3 points I will show you as per the concept wise, that one by one I will show you whether it is permanent or temporary, how can you restore, how we cannot restore, yes or no, so that we will see as per the concept wise one by one, right. So now, and these are what now DML language commands, and the next language is what now, guys, here DQL or else DRL. Okay, so now here DQL DRL. So this is the next third sublanguage of your SQL. Okay, this is our third sublanguages of your SQL. So this is we will check out now. Okay, so basically it was used to retrieve all rows data from a table at a time, or else to retrieve specific row data from a table at a time. Sorry, from a table So what I said here, by using, so where clause, by using what now, where clause. Okay now, right? So what is where clause, we will discuss in the coming clauses concept. We will be check out what is where clause. Okay, right? So now the syntax is what now, what is the syntax for this means, we just using select a star from, so table name and optional bracket, so where condition I'm giving up, you know, right? So now, but here guys, one more very important what now, whatever the star was there here, the star is representing all columns in table. Okay, now the star is representing all columns in table. So this is what, let you see, if I want to display suppose some department details I want to display. Suppose we are writing like that. Let's start from DEPT we are writing. So here when I'm using select a star from DEPT means complete your in your DEPT table how many number of rows and columns are there, that each and every row and column will be displayed. But what I said here, star is nothing but all columns. So that's why you can write like this here, DEPT number, so D name and LOC from DEPT table. From DEPT table. So that is also same. That's why the people saying what now, star is nothing but all columns. Star is nothing but all columns. Okay, now? So the data is displayed. Okay, right. And later, suppose if you want to specific data, if you want to retrieve, select a star from DEPT. So where, so DEPT number is equals to 20, then only 20th department information only we are getting. We are getting only 20th department information only we are getting now. Okay. So this is what we call as guys here self query statement. Either you can retrieve complete table, otherwise you can retrieve specific row data you can retrieve. Okay. So these are what now the three languages commands we finished guys. Okay. So what are the languages we said here? So DDL commands is over, and data manipulation commands also completed, and data retrieval and data query language also be completed. So that means these three languages are very, very important language commands. Okay, and very oftenly we people are using. So that all command syntaxes, formulas, I was given that. Okay, now, and later two more languages are there. What is we called as a transaction control language commands like a commit, rollback, save point, and data control language commands, grant and revoke. So these language commands, if you want to understand properly, okay, it's not like that immediately have to show it. Okay, we need some knowledge of database. So now we will see some concepts, some concepts we are going to learning in our SQL. Okay, so few concepts after I will show you what is TCL and what is DCL, because these two commands are very important in real time. Okay, TCL language commands and DCL is a security level. So these security concepts, if you want to understand, we need some more knowledge. So some more knowledge we required about a database. Okay, this knowledge is not enough. The basic knowledge is not enough. So we have some concepts are there. That all concepts first we are going to be covered. And after covering those all concepts, then again I started TCL and DCL. Okay, so up to there you have to little bit wait. So in between some few concepts are we are going to learning. So after that I will show you what is TCL and what is commit, what is rollback, and what is save point, and later what is grant and revoke. Okay, now so up to there you have to wait. Okay, now so guys here, so these are the three languages we discuss. Okay, fine. Now all of you clear now the three languages, or else having any queries are there? So up to now, whatever the syntaxes we discussed here, that was clear now. Flashback comes which language? So DDL language. Deepti. Flashback it comes under DDL. Yeah, having any queries, guys? Up to here, the three language commands are clear, all of you, or else having any query. So any question is there, you can ask me question. Or clear means you can say clear. Substitutional operators just dynamically entry purpose, Anup. Whenever you want to enter value for column dynamically, continuous one by one multiple. Okay, so at the time you can use a substitutional operator. Okay, otherwise not a required. So substitutional operator is not what we can say, guys, mandatory for every time. Okay, na? So it's just an optional part. $25,000.00. When you want to send to that format, you have to use the number P comma S. Adrish. So I already said no, Vishwa, P comma S value. S value also can give, that automatically it will take. Okay. No, columns we can't delete. Columns are deleting purpose. We are using alter command. Okay, Jonathan. So columns delete command is only for deleting rows, not columns. Okay, columns deletion purpose we are using what now? Altering command. I already given altering command. Just once say check your notes. Okay. Okay, Nagaraju. I maximum I zoom it here. Maximum I zoom it. Okay, maximum I already zoom it. My font size is a maximum font size I kept. Okay, then all of you clear now? Right, guys. So these are three languages commands. Okay, na? Right. And now today I'm stopping, guys, because actually I'm not well today. So I'm a little bit sick. Okay, so I stop it here. And tomorrow, the remaining new concepts we started before TCL and DCL. Okay, na? So some concepts we are learning. After that, we will go for TCL and DCL. Okay, na? Right, guys. So thank you. Thank you so much.